is gonna be a long one. And I'm already done with this gauntlet, and it hasn't even started yet officially. That's true. 2 days in yellow face. This comment presented without comment on the state of TJ. That would have been commitment if you'd worn that the entire fucking time, TJ.
There's no way. I can't even see out of it. There's no fucking way. I couldn't possibly do it. I mean, I guess I could. TJ looks so much better. Wow, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It's terrific.
This is Mike Lindell. I recognize the voice from when he called. Oh, no, it's not Mike Lindell.
It's not Mike Lindell, dude. You can't say that shit.
Spies Last Onion Nuggets wasn't just 4 hours of Scotty laughing at Canada, honoring a little Nazi soldier.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Good for them.
In the words of, what's his name? What was that loser's name? AIU. Oh, it's just too easy. Oh, it's just too easy. Dude, Canada's just a terrible country. I would shit all over it, but we're not even here for Canada tonight. I would love to insult Canada, and I'd love to do one of these for Canada as well. But I mean, this isn't the time or place. Was that a Dr. Zevia, Scotty? Yes, it is.
Yeah, Scotty drinks that horrible shit.
Is Paul in hospice? No, Paul's dead.
Paul died.
Paul passed away. He heard that the beloved senator from California, Dianne Feinstein, tragically passed away last night.
It turns out that Dianne Feinstein was actually Paul's Pumpkinhead. You know how in Pumpkinhead, like the creator of the Pumpkinhead and the Pumpkinhead itself are kind of like linked.
Yeah, they're connected. Yeah.
And when she died, he died too. So
R.I.P. Paul. We'll be 4-1 for you, homie. You had a good run, man, but 90 years old. I mean, Feinstein was TJ, obviously.
Don't worry though. Paul
tremendous senator.
Paul will be alive again by the time the gauntlet officially kicks off. So,
look, TJ, now that she's dead, do you regret the things you said about her?
Honestly, I gotta say that I don't even think she should. I don't think she should have to retire just because she's dead.
Just maintain her seat.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone's talking like, well, who's going to take her seat now? It's like, what's wrong with her?
Yeah, I mean, so what? She's a corpse. I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a minor detail.
I mean, really, like, if you look at the last, like, I don't know, couple terms, like, she was a corpse that whole fucking time. So why should this fucking make any difference?
Yeah,
just because the last little remnant of a heartbeat died off, you know? Dianne Feinstein, longest serving female U.S. senator.
I mean, I feel bad for Paul because, I mean, normally he'd be here to cover this, but I mean, obviously they're linked. So, Paul is expired as well. This just shows you all the shit we talked on her was completely right. It's like she has no business.
Yeah, because
being in the Senate because she literally just died.
Yeah, I mean, like any job that you do until you're fucking dead, like of old age.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Like if you're look, even if you don't want to have like an age policy, you have to admit that if you're fucking literally on death's door because you're so old and decrepit that you fucking literally die, like obviously you shouldn't have been doing that fucking job. Like, obviously, Dianne Feinstein. I mean, like, we all knew this. I mean, literally everyone in the entire country, Democrat, Republican, Independent, or whatever, knew this bitch was too old to be doing this job and should not be there.
I mean, this is the vindication.
And no one fucking did anything about it. And everyone knows the exact same thing about Mitch McConnell's ass right now. And Joe Biden's ass right now.
Yeah, I mean, but Joe Biden will probably live to be 90. Let's just be honest. I mean, he's gonna be about the same shape she's in, I'm sure.
Yeah, but the point is not that like,
can you be alive? It's can you be competent?
yeah, I mean,
and
it's
actually
like
be efficient.
Exactly. It's not just about like, are you still fucking drawing breath?
Well, in this case, it was, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
in this case, it was.
I mean, I say it's not, but I mean, obviously, yeah, it actually is. It is just about that. As long as you can fucking muddle your way through a sentence every now and then.
Wait a minute. This article is an anomaly to me. Dianne Feinstein, who's 3 decades in the Senate, made her the longest serving female, and I don't dispute that, has died following months of declining health. She was 90. Wait a minute. I was told beforehand that she was right as rain. That she was going to serve out her fucking
sharp
term.
As a fucking tack. Going to serve out the rest of her term.
Just more proof.
There was even some talk of like, oh yeah, I might even run again. It's like, no, you're not. And now, I mean, like this is what you got to do to get these motherfuckers to retire. The only place they retire to is to the fucking crypt.
Yeah, the graveyard. Yeah, you can retire to the fucking graveyard, dude. That's about it. But I mean, the fact that she held on and kept being a senator when she was literally on death's fucking door just shows, number one, the fucking government has no problem lying at all to the American public about the health of their senators. And the DNC talked this shit up. It was like anyone that criticized like she needs to step down was like, oh, what ageist? It's like, oh, well, she's dead now. I mean, look, anyone could die at a time, but she was fucking 90.
Now that's lifeist, Scotty.
Your lifeist, I guess so.
Yeah.
Kyle Quincy said it best. If you hand your power of attorney to someone else, you're not defended. Yeah. If it to serve as a representative.
I mean, that should just be.
That's self-explanatory, but I agree with him.
That should just be a no shit, no brainer, obviously true thing. But for some reason, that's some kind of 80-year-old replacer.
Yeah, what spry 80-year-old's gonna replace her?
We need to get a young, fresh 84, 83-year-old in there.
Her death hands California Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom the power to appoint a lawmaker to serve out the rest of Feinstein's term, keeping the Democratic majority in the chamber through early January 2025. I mean, of course. Newsom has publicly pledged to appoint a black woman if Feinstein were to vacate her office. It told NBC's Meet the Press earlier this month that he would make an interim appointment who wouldn't be any of the candidates who are seeking the seat in next year's election. Okay, so it's like basically a placeholder. You're going to get a placeholder.
Don't worry, we're going to get a nice black placeholder in there for you. US
Look how woke we are, guys.
Body. We'll take it to the British Museum. Yeah. I don't care. That's fine. You guys can have it. You don't have to even discover it. We'll just ship it off to you.
Oh,
there are a bunch of creeps leaving flowers at her $20 million mansion in Pacific Heights, San Francisco. They're trying to seduce the corpse or something.
Yeah, I'll go see if I can find the weirdos.
Bunch of fucking weird fucks trying to fucking date a corpse. Bunch of fucking necrophiliacs out there. Sick.
I mean, and you read about, and I've saw this stuff about her legacy. It's like, oh, she did this and she broke all these barriers. It's like, you know what? That all been good and well. But the fact that she clung to power until her dying day, I mean, literally her dying day.
Yeah.
That just says that tarnishes all of that. Because she could have, I mean, if she would have retired.
I felt the same way about that, Ruth Ginsburg shit.
Yeah, I mean, Ruth Bader Ginsburg did a lot of important shit.
I mean, like, a lot of her fucking legacy is pretty impressive. But then, like, when you look at the way that she just, like, even though she knew she was in failing health, clung to power until a fucking Republican was president and then let fucking her seat change parties, basically. Like, she ain't no fucking MVP. She's a piece of shit.
I mean, I don't think she wants her legacy to be. Unfortunately, it is giving Republicans, conservatives, however you want to put
told
it,
her
a 6-3 majority on the Supreme Court.
Dude, people told her ass to retire under fucking Obama. And people,
100%.
Yeah, and when people say that, was like, oh, that's sexist. It's like, no, it's not sexist. That's fucking. It's called having a brain, bro. I hope it's Barbara Lee gets the seat. She's up there in age. She's the only person to vote against invading Afghanistan. Who the fuck is Barbara Lee? How up there in age is she? Have we learned nothing?
Yeah, it just depends how old she is. I mean, does she have her mental faculties?
Sorry for the sniffling you guys are gonna have to endure tonight. My fucking
what the fuck, TJ?
sinus infection is still not completely cleared up.
Oh, I know you were gonna be, dude. I know 100% you're gonna be fucked up even going to this. Like, I know you had to miss the Wednesday show.
Yep.
But I was like, I even told you when I talked to you, I was like, dude, you're still gonna be a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you'll probably be good by the time you get to Vegas, but that's about it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely a lot better than I was. Barbara Lee is a good candidate. She only died 2 years ago.
Midnight Ghoul. That's very appropriate for your username. She's only 2 years to the grave.
Barbara Lee, isn't that Batgirl's real name from the Batman comics?
Is it?
No. They fixed the casinos in Vegas. I have no idea.
I mean, I don't know. I assume so. It's been quite a while since I got cyber attacked. It was funny because I was talking to mom and she was telling me, she's like, these like hackers blackmailed MGM, right? And they're like, we're not going to pay. And they did the same thing, I guess, to the Caesar Entertainment Group. And they're like, we pay. Take the money. You're just take the $15 million. Don't just give us the fucking shit back.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. They're like, our policy is we will negotiate with terrorists because we don't want to lose. I just realized like we're gonna lose more money in the long run.
Probably so.
We don't just fucking come to the table with these fucks.
My roommate actually works for MGM. He's been getting back to work, so I assume it's it's been fixed. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, ransomware attack. Yeah, social engineering. That's always interesting. Like Kevin Mitnick, he actually died recently, but he wrote a book on it, and he did many talks on just how social engineering is one of the greatest tools a hacker can have, and how people literally just give you the keys to the kingdom. Like a lot of times, people believe it's like some sophisticated, cyber attack. Like they just write this amazing code and just bypasses every defense. It's like no, it's usually some dumb shit that's like you call up and it's like, God damn it! I'm over here in, fucking Salt Lake City, and the fucking people over there in corporate didn't give me the right not open source, like proprietary code that I need to get into the system. And some dumb shit's like, sorry, sir, we'll send it right away. I'm like he literally describes one of his talks how IBM literally gave him like proprietary code, and it's like, and they're like, you're not in the right location. He's like, God damn it, I'm traveling or something. Give me the code. And they're like, all right, here you go, sir. Talking about Kevin Mitnick. The people are dumb shits. And that's basically what happened with the MGM attacks, as far as I know, was social engineering.
Yeah, I mean, usually you find out it is that.
Yeah, it's some dumb shit, dude. It's some dumb shit that opens a phishing email or something. And it's like, yeah, you've given us everything now.
Just an FYI, as mayor of San Francisco, Dianne Feinstein fought tooth and nail to keep the Confederate flag raised at City Hall.
Oh, God bless her.
Just weird, especially for like a California politician, like the fuck you give a shit about the Confederacy out in fucking California.
You guys weren't even really in it. Like the whole North versus South thing. You guys you're the West. You kind of like bypass that.
Yeah, that shit wasn't even really fucking popping off yet, So I don't even know what the fucking big deal is there.
There's a good docs about hacking of Microsoft and the video game Halo 2. Cool. Let's say that's Kevin Mitnick's social engineering is probably the easiest way to hack shit. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, go figure that the fucking most vulnerable point in any system is like a stupid, gullible human being just going like, whoa. Okay.
Look, corporate told me I've got to get this done. I mean, if you want to call up your boss and tell him that you're going to shut down the entire system, be my guest. No, it's not necessary. I'll give you everything you need. Okay. But it works if you know what you're saying, if you know what to say to people, and you know how to apply the right forms of pressure and use the right social graces, you can definitely get what you want, as far as that's concerned.
Did you see that shit? I think I actually have it here.
Oh, you want to go and put it up?
Yeah, this is fucking Elon Musk decided he was gonna like go to the border.
What?
And like see what's really going on.
Okay.
And his dumbass is out there wearing a cowboy hat. Fucking backwards, dude.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's out there trying to look like a fucking cowboy. He's got the fucking hat on backwards, dude. I'm rootin' tootin' Elon Musk. You fucking dumb.
Which
shit,
way is it
dude.
supposed to go?
Oh, man.
Yeah, so here we are at Eagle Pass, and we're going to be meeting with the sort of the major
God, I'm just like instantly blown away by the fucking charisma, dude. It's crazy.
officials.
Here in Eagle Pass alone,
Billion people on Earth.
yes.
This is an open border to 8 billion people.
Yes.
And so, in fact, I believe it's
Example, here in Del Rio, local constituents, because they're treating people that are coming in from other countries. It's just,
there's only so many doctors.
there's
What do we do?
so
Yeah. It's pretty riveting shit. But my favorite thing is just him trying to look like a fucking cowboy, baby.
No one says anything to him. That's even better.
I know, that's great.
And it's all like, what?
They just let him do it. There's like everyone's too embarrassed to just tell him, like, hey, Elon, your hat's on backwards there, Haas. I love the idea that Elon thinks he's gonna like go like, man, these billionaires. Fucking Zuckerberg. Remember when Zuckerberg was thinking about running for president? And he like went and like visited like truck stops and like chicken farms and shit. And he's just like, I'm just the salt of the earth like you guys. It's like, God damn it, you fucking freaky weirdo. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, dude, you're a fucking billionaire many times over. You're weird looking. You're odd. You have no charisma.
Now Elon's doing the same shit, trying to go visit the fucking border and shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go see what's really going on down here. It's like, you ain't gonna fucking figure shit out, you stupid fuck. You don't have some kind of uniquely qualified brain to assess this situation.
Yes, he does, DJ.
You don't even know how to fucking put on a goddamn cowboy hat, you poser fuck. Like, what an embarrassing
down here cooking some meats.
The fact that that dude is the richest dude on earth proves that there is no fucking meritocracy to this fucking capitalism shit. The guy is a fucking loser.
To some people, it's like that's the ultimate, answer to that is like, wow, Elon Musk is a genius.
Pardon me. I'm gonna be like that Slajov Zizek tonight. TJ, you see the new Nicolas Cage movie called The Retirement Plan? No, I haven't seen it.
Where's Paul? Paul tragically passed away.
Yeah, Paul dead.
When the news of Feinstein came around, I mean, their immortal connection through the Pumpkinhead Witch and sorcery was severed, tragically ending his life.
I mean, when Paul saw that Diane had passed, he just like, I don't even want to live in this fucking world anymore.
Just a massive change of heart. I mean, Paul called us up. He's like, my life's over. I now advocate voting DNC. The two-party system is actually amazing and wonderful. Yeah, I highly recommend it. His
last words were vote blue no matter who. And,
his final dying breath.
Yeah. His last breath, he said that to us. And he said, he also said fuck unions.
Yeah, fuck unionization.
Yeah.
All garbage.
I mean, he said, they're good for votes, but not for workers,
Yeah, and of course.
Paul's turn to play hooky. No, Paul will be here for the Gauntlet, but he might not be here for this pre-show. It's even conceivable he might be a little late for the Gauntlet, but I don't know.
Yeah, Paul had a appointment he had to make, and we actually do these shows more or like our time zone, which is Central Time, and Paul's on the West Coast, so usually it's actually much earlier for him.
So you guys like Nick Cage? You should check out the movie Mom and Dad. I believe I've seen that.
Is that the one where
is that the one where all the
crazy violent?
Is that the one where every parent on earth tries to kill their kids? Because I do remember a movie like that. I don't remember if that was the one though.
I think if that's what it is, then yeah, I've seen.
Paul's last wish was to make sure TJ and Sky started a memorial fund in his honor. Yeah, of course. Who hates the British most out of the three of y'all? I can't even really bring myself to hate them because they're just such goofy fucks, Like, when I was pulling videos for this Gauntlet, I just kept fucking chuckling and smiling to myself because I'm just like, what a bunch of goofy fucks. But I don't know. Maybe by the end of it, I'll hate them. But for now, I'm just kind of amused by them.
I'll honestly say it's Paul.
I have absolutely no comment besides money. Here here's money for some reason. I like that.
Money for nothing, chicks for free.
Yeah, Paul, because he's Irish. Yeah, I mean, like, he's got that natural hatred for the Brits boiling in his skin, right?
Why wouldn't he?
Tate is British. That's true. Is that true? Actually, I can't remember if Andrew Tate is actually British or not. Did you pull any British transphobic turf stuff? I don't think we did, but we got some shit for sure. I don't know if we have any. I don't know if we got any turf stuff, but there's plenty here. Good.
Piles and piles of shit.
But I'm glad movie recording has been stopped automatically.
That's good.
Glad.
Finally, movie recording has been stopped automatically.
That's great.
We were really worried about that.
I was worried. Yeah, I was worried it was just going to keep on going, but thankfully that automatic stopper popped up.
Paul's a hater, but I feel Sky respects them enough to know the history, but hates them still.
I mean, if you look at Britain's history, it's pretty much just a history of like being conquered and fucking fighting, and that's it.
It's like, oh shit, we're gonna be conquered. Oh shit, we've been conquered. Oh shit, we've been conquered. And then finally, when they got the upper hand, they're like, what should we do? They're like, conquer the shit out of everyone we know.
I expect nothing but James Corden. That'd be. I don't even think we don't have any James Corden.
Fuck that, dude.
We don't have any of that. I don't really understand like the fucking fascination with that dude. Like, I watched him do comedy one time and I was like, whatever. And then I kept hearing about how everyone hated his guts because he was like mean or something. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then I keep hearing about him. And I'm just like, who gives a rat's ass? So what? He's just some fucking fat, not that funny, mean guy.
Do they just ship them all to the U.S., dude?
If I wanted that shit, I'd just look in the damn mirror. You know, I don't need that shit.
It always happens, dude. They take the unfunniest fucking Brit, and of course they have to be fat and especially unfunny, and they ship them over to America, and people over here just eat them up like, he's fat, he's British. Wow.
The only unfunny fuck they shipped over here that didn't take was that Pierce Morgan fuck, you know?
Yeah, that one was a descendant.
We had to go ship his ass back. We're like, we don't even want this one. We kept the one. We kept the fat one that's mean to everybody. We kept the fucking skinny, crazy one that apparently rapes people.
Yeah, Russell Brand. Yeah, we're keeping him.
We're keeping that. We'll take Russell Brand. That's fine. We got him. It's cool. I liked Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I like Get Him to the Greek. Those are fucking pretty good movies. You know, and I guess he rapes people, and that's that's his business. You know, he did. Yeah, he can do him.
At his home, he might have raped women, but
I mean, look,
beyond that,
he might be a rapist, but at least he's not Pierce Morgan. So, you know, we'll take him.
Are you Piers Morgan? Yes, I am. No, that's not gonna work.
So, would you guys want one Pierce Morgan or a rapist? It's like, how many rapes?
I mean, was it a lot? Oh yeah, it was a ton.
Oh,
I mean, we're talking like really bad ones.
Let me just take a quick look.
Yeah, real bad.
Let me just take a look at the Pierce Morgan for a second. I'm Pierce Morgan. Nah, we'll take the rapist. It's fine. We'll go with the rape guy. He's sorry about it, right?
Yeah, I'll take. I mean, like, there's a couple like good British history. Like, let's think about some. Patrick Stewart, right? He's British.
Yeah, I guess he's British, right? He's got the accent, right?
Yeah, he's fucking British, dude. So he's good.
Dude, Gordon Ramsay might be technically Scottish, but he's British. I knew someone was gonna say that shit. He's British as fuck. I don't care if he's Scottish.
Yeah, but he's a prick, so he's good.
Pierce Brosnan? Yeah, Pierce Brosnan's a decent enough Brit, I guess.
I thought he was Irish.
Is he? Who's actually fucking British?
It's so fucking hard to know, dude.
Yeah, all those islands are always incest fucking each other and shit. We're going to say, you know what? Anybody who has that accent is a fucking Brit. I don't give a fuck.
Michael Gambon, who died a couple days ago. Yeah, I mean, he was all right, but he was not. Richard Harris was a better Dumbledore.
Yeah, Richard Harris was the better Dumbledore. Unfortunately, I cannot make the meetup. Here's a couple bucks to throw on red or black or whatever else. Thanks, Steve.
All on red. Well, thank you, not Steve. You will lose some money in your honor. Not much for me. TJ will probably lose the most of the three of us going. I think Paul doesn't even gamble, as far as I know. Maybe like he'll play like a slot machine every now and then, but as far as I know, he's not a gambler. I don't gamble very much. TJ is going to be probably dropping any money he makes for the meetup is probably going to be dropped at the casino.
Hugh Laurie, yeah. I don't really know him for much outside of house.
How much gambling you do in Vegas, TJ? Gotta gamble all your winnings away.
I mean, not a whole lot because I have like a lot of other stuff I'm doing, but I have a couple days set aside to fucking mess around in the casinos.
Yeah, when you get TJ into a casino and he's in that mode, he will do nothing else. Unless he loses all his money.
I don't like Idris Elba, man. I don't fucking like that dude. I'm tired of him always being like pushed on me like he's some kind of great actor or something. I know I've fucking said it before, but I should learn blackjack since it's 1 week from now. Lol. Do it. What do I play at the casino? Mostly roulette. Lori is in black.
What's the most you've ever won at the casino, TJ? Like
the most you've ever lost on a coin toss. If you want transphobic Brits, look at the news columnists from The Guardian, The Telegraph, The Times, or any Rupert Murdoch rag. Here's $2. Suck my dick.
And more importantly, what's the most you ever won in a casino, TJ?
$150 trillion.
You haven't won that much, dude.
No, I don't know. Probably like $2,000 or something.
$2,000? That's not bad.
Yeah, I've definitely known people who've won way more than me at a casino, but for me, it's been like $2,000. But I'm not really like big into like the play it back thing. I usually go in with like $500 and just like say like, I'm going to either double this or I'm going to lose this.
Anyone I know that's won money gambling, that's like the minimum amount they'll play. They play 500. Like 500 is like the minimum I've seen anyone actually win. Besides someone just getting super lucky and walking up to a slot machine and just hitting the jackpot kind of thing.
Well, sometimes in Vegas, like if you kind of like know what slot machines are loose, or you know which slot machines have like, because a lot of these slot machines, they have like these like little free game things, and a lot of them they have like build-ups to that point. So if you like kind of look around and find a slot machine that's pretty close to hitting its free games, and then you just like put like $20 in it, you're probably going to be able to get to the free games, and then you're pretty much guaranteed to win some on that.
Yeah, what someone I talked to that worked at a bunch of casinos in this area said like the thing you really look for. And obviously, it's totally random to some degree, but it's like don't if you see a machine that's like a big like someone just won $300, like don't jump on that. Like watch a machine, watch someone just if they play it and they keep putting money in. Like I haven't won shit. That might be a good machine for you to jump on. A lot of times those machines, if you put some like more money because they've already put a bunch of money in, they're actually be like you said, they'll be ready to play out or to get to a free game or something.
Yeah,
like spin the wheel.
I don't know if they're still going to have this particular slot machine, but there was this slot machine that I identified that like basically there was like a series of like 15 or so many squares that had to be flipped around before the free games were activated. And so I'd look around at them and I'd find ones that had like 13 of those already flipped. And then I knew if I only put like $20 in, the other two were going to flip and I was going to get the free games. And pretty much every time I did that, I won like, $50 to $90.
Yeah, you just cash out and find the next machine like that.
Right. So, if you're lucky enough to like identify something like that or just observe it enough, you can make a little money like that. And you're not going to get fucking rich on it. It's not going to like be fucking paying out.
Yeah, like, unless you hit some sort of jackpot or something, which I mean, I guess is possible, but I mean, that's odds are in the millions.
Just a reminder that gambling losses are a tax write-off. Yeah, that's true. But gambling winnings are a tax burden.
I'm fine with that burden. If I hit some fucking huge jackpot,
for this gauntlet. Ooh, I wish I could have it.
Oh, you're on diet?
No, I don't have a cheeseburger.
Oh. I like my listeners. I'm like, oh, you just watch what you eat. No, fuck no, I just don't have one.
And I ate 2 chili dogs before I even came on here. So,
wow.
Who is the most famous person who knows your name? I don't know. Joe Rogan, maybe.
I mean, that's had a conversation that knows of TJ. I mean, like, yeah,
I mean,
probably Joe Rogan.
I mean, Joe Rogan knows my name, and he's like the first or second most popular podcast host. So I guess that is probably the answer.
Yeah, it's not like you're buddies with him, but yeah, I mean, yeah, if someone somehow brought you up, he'd be like,
That's right. I mean, I don't know if the J.K. Rowling knows my name though. She knows the Amazing Atheist. I don't know if she knows my name, but
yeah, I would say Joe Rogan's a pretty safe bet.
I think Joe Rogan is. I mean, and is J.K. Rowling more famous than Joe Rogan? I guess she probably is.
I mean, the amount of attention she would get, I would say Joe Rogan probably has more people listening to him every month than J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, but she is still the author of like one of the most popular books of all time. That's been.
Oh yeah, she's famous. I mean, she goes out and makes some crazy statement or does some shit. I mean, people are gonna care, but I'd say Rogan's probably more famous at this point as far as like the media attention and people listening to him actively. So I would go with Rogan personally.
Yeah. I'm stuck at work. Can't watch the Gauntlet. I'm debating on leaving sick. Yeah, you're sick as a dog.
I'm fucking sick. Can't do it. Short of the Baconator, make it wild.
A few wrestlers know, do you, TJ? The fuck kind of Yoda shit is that?
Wrestlers know you, TJ. Yeah, there's like, what was that? There's a couple guys in there in WWE.
There was a dude named Simon Gotch that used to be a member of a team called the Vaudevillains. But
he talked to us out. We went to an NXT show. We lived in Ohio.
I don't even think I think he's like been dropped from WWE and stuff. I don't even think he.
Yeah, I don't think he. So. Yeah, I don't know what word.
He's definitely not as famous as Joe Rogan or fucking J.K. Rowling.
No,
so
not even fucking close. I saw him like a shoot interview with him one time. He talked a bunch of shit on people. So yeah, they are. As someone said, they're long gone. Yeah, they were. I mean, look, it was cool. They're definitely fans of TJ's, but
well, I don't know if the other one was, but I mean, the one guy, at least at the time, was. And I thought I don't know. I thought he had a cool gimmick and stuff.
I like their gimmick, but I mean, I just didn't think that their wrestling was necessarily like crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, whatever. I'm not a fucking wrestler.
I guess the Vaudevillains got back together. So, am I timed out? Nope, because I can see your comment.
Cornette knows you. Yeah, I mean, he was on DP. Dude, I love the way Jim Cornette treated Paul, dude. I don't think there's actually anyone that's more effectively handled Paul I've ever seen than Jim Cornette. Like, I know people say the Milo shit and there's other people. It's like, yeah, but that was like a debate. Like Jim Cornette, like, I mean, like, on a level of like handling any of Paul's bullshit, it just like had an answer immediately. It was just like, oh god.
Yeah, he's just a fucking. I like when Paul just told him like, yeah, I got remember TJ fisted me in the ass on this show, and it's like, I don't. Where am I?
He's like, what the fuck is this shit?
I paid for a hypnosis class based in the UK, and my card got frozen for it. Goddamn Brits. Is my money working now? Yep.
Yeah, it is. Sorry about those Brits trying to fuck with your money. For an episode win, I mean, I think he's got a pretty big podcast now. He'd probably be fucking slumming it come to our podcast.
Slum it on down.
Come on, slum it on down, boy. Your name will become the most infamous in history after July 12th, 2027. Trust me.
Oh, just in time for your birthday.
Unfortunately for TJ, the world will end at the same time.
Where is Paul? Dead.
We've explained this. Paul dead. No longer alive. Killed by the ghost of Feinstein.
Paul's not dead. He is never alive. Y'all remember when people would get mad when wrestling talk happened on the show? I remember when people get mad over every fucking goddamn
People get mad about all kinds of shit.
Talk about.
We actually had a message.
Talk about wrestling, they get mad. Talk about whatever the fuck they get mad.
I was on our Patreon the other day. Like some guys like, I've left my Patreon. I never thought you guys were xenophobic. Maybe Paul. I was like, what?
What did we do?
Because we're doing
the British Gauntlet.
Yeah, he's like,
dude, what a pussy. It's not even like xenophobic.
I was like we're xenophobic.
It's like we're not even doing it like to like a a fucking like racially distinctive from us fucking culture or anything. Like if it was like the anti-China Gauntlet, maybe I could see that.
Yeah, it's like, what, dude? I just told I felt bad for the guy. I was like, well, if you watch a movie and you see a crime committed in the movie, don't call the police. Everyone that's acting is fine.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck, man.
It's like I don't know, man. If you guys haven't fucking gotten the message, this is a satirical podcast. I don't know what's gonna fucking get it. I don't know how it's gonna happen. It's gonna.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like, and over the Brits, I mean, like, is that's really worth fucking pulling out the xenophobia card, dude? Give me a break.
I don't know.
I mean, like, don't be a fucking pussy, my man. Cancel your patronage over that. Okay. Well,
he did. I mean, he legit did. I was like, all right, I'll have a nice life. He's like,
okay, man, you do you. That's not what xenophobia means, TJ. I know what xenophobia means, man. But I'm just saying, like, usually when someone accuses you of being like xenophobic, like there's like a racial element kind of implied by that. Like you're like scared of foreigners because they're so different. What I'm saying is like Brits and Americans are fucking honestly barely fucking that different from one another. So the idea that like
I've only been to the UK once in my life, but I didn't go over there and was like, oh, I can't function here. It's so different.
Dude, I didn't even get culture shock when I fucking traveled from America to Britain. It was like similar enough that I wasn't even like, whoa, I don't know what's going on anymore. You know, so I fear xenomorph aliens. Am I xenophobic? Yeah, obviously.
Well, yeah, of course.
You ruffle some furry feathers over this dumb stuff too. Yeah, but look, you kind of expect some fucking furries to be pussies about it. You know, you don't necessarily expect the Brits. And there's the whole thing about the Brits is they're supposed to be like, you know, stiff upper lip and all that bullshit, right? Yeah, like they're always fucking touting how fucking resilient they are.
That trend, it was like keep calm and carry on, and they put that on everything. It's like, yeah, we're good.
At least a podcast makes fun of you.
Well. If it isn't little Alex, long time no viddy droog.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Well. I don't like you should do what you've done.
So, Paul, we found out. Sky just told me that we lost a patron, and they said over this gauntlet because they're like,
we're xenophobic.
You guys are xenophobic. I never expected that from you. Well, maybe from Paul.
Paul, all those xenophobic speeches Paul's made throughout the years.
True.
Yeah. All the fucking time I've spent talking about like, you know, how migrant immigrants are treated in the area that I grew up in and stuff, and advocating for, you know, basically open border policy and stuff, you know, like a true xenophobe.
Yeah, you're such a xenophobic piece of shit, dude.
Don't worry, I told them that if he watches a movie and he sees a crime committed during the movie, not to call the police.
Well,
if you take us making a British Gauntlet, is like we're like hardcore xenophobic motherfuckers that we look at the UK with just nothing but unadulterated hatred. Now, if someone said that about Canada, that'd be fair. I'm totally xenophobic. I don't want Canadians crossing the border. I've advocated building a fucking wall to separate us. I've actively called for the destruction and enslavement of all Canadians. I think it's fair to say I'm xenophobic against Canadians. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, like the best way to keep yourself inculcated from being around any kind of fucking foreigner is to be a border abolitionist like me. That's how you keep them out. You know, that's how you keep society homogenous, by like blowing open all the borders. And
reverse psychology. You're just like, come on in. There's like, what?
Yeah, you want to come in? Yeah, here's an open door for you. That's like, it's like that Chinese guy that, like, you know, when the Mongols remember that invaded the city, it's like he's playing the they're like, oh shit, too easy.
There's just a lot of fucking people that hang around our orbit that are just like, they've got Paul derangement syndrome, dude.
Yeah,
they've figured out, like, they've somehow figured in their minds that I am the worst fucking human being to ever exist on the planet. I'm a fucking Nazi. I'm a tanky. I'm a racist. I'm all this stuff in spite of all the things that I say and advocate for. It's pretty crazy. What about Uruguay? What happened with Uruguay?
Capybaras. That's what it's about.
Yeah, I like capybaras.
Dude.
I like beaches.
Capybaras are
some capybaras.
motherfuckers, man.
Dude, if I mean, like, I know I probably have no business owning a capybara, but I totally want one.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to want one.
I mean, they're just such fucking cool animals. Dude.
The cool thing is you can just walk up to a wild capybara and like pet it, and it won't be like weirded out by it. It'll be like, yeah, cool.
Remember, it blew our minds because it's some Brazilian fucks are like, no, get these capybaras out of here. It's like, who looks at a capybara and is like, they've got to go. They just got to get these cute little fucks out of here.
No, we don't have no change. Get out of here.
Hey, biologist bum, get the fuck out of here. Look, your money don't spend here, buddy.
I just figured out that I have buttons. I mean, I will cop to that fact. I do have buttons, but I feel like a lot of the people that are triggered out of their minds by me constantly are the ones that have the fucking hair trigger buttons.
Dude, my favorite thing, Paul, is we all literally have the same position. It's all like, you know, like do this. It's like, I don't know, like Coke is the best fucking soft drink. TJ, what do you think? Coke is the best soft drink. Paul, what do you think? Coke is the best soft drink. Comment. Fucking Paul just likes Coke. He's unoriginal. It's like, what the fuck? We all said it.
Can you make 2018 TJ with Scotty voice a thing? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but thanks for the money.
They mean 2011.
So 2018.
Like remember that ad I did? Well, that wasn't me, but it was actually the ghost of you, TJ.
Oh, okay.
I am the ghost of TJ.
Capybaras are giant rats. No,
Cute giant rats.
They're big rodents.
they ain't rats though.
No, they're not rats. Not every rodent is a rat.
You know if they are.
But every rat is a rodent.
Ah, true.
Is Cammy from Street Fighter? Yeah, you guys have all kinds of shit that you're just like, will this be covered? Will this be covered? And like,
Cammy.
so far, you guys have not hit on one thing. That
God, I
will
want to be
covered.
Cammy. Of course, it's just shit like that. I want Cammy so fucking bad.
Is Cammy from Street Fighter could be in it?
Please. Like, dude, I'm pretty sure you can just Google Cammy from Street Fighter and go, you know, jerk one out real quick. It's everywhere.
Yeah, she's not in it. I'm sorry.
What are we supposed to say about her? Like, oh, nice ass, Cammy.
There's
Next.
Cammy. Man, she's got a butt. She's a Street Fighter character. She's British, I guess. Paul, are you shocked about the Crypt Keeper dying?
Are we talking about
Yeah, we're talking about your beloved senator, dude.
I mean, Paul, we know this probably really hit you hard. Are you okay? First off, you gotta ask, are you okay, Paul?
You know, I'd rather not talk about it. You know, it's a touchy subject here in California. We're all in mourning. And,
Yeah.
I
Right.
promised myself I wouldn't cry. So
That's very brave of you, Paul. I know it's probably really hard right now in the state there. I mean, everyone just all the flags flying at half mast and just a nation in mourning. You know, it's just tragic that this person we were told is was in perfectly adequate health to keep being a senator for the next 2 years. Suddenly and tragically died. But you know, no concern for America there. No concern at all.
cut down in her political youth. Yeah, I know.
I know.
In her
so
prime.
Spry. So spry.
She was just getting so good at taking all of her fucking speaking cues from her aides and stuff. It's really sad to see, you know, a 90-year-old woman die after a long period of health decline.
Barbara Lee is 77. How spry and young.
Yeah, and that's who you guys want to replace her. They're like,
that's a spring chicken compared to Feinstein, dude.
They're like, yeah, we need a young, spry 77-year-old in there. That'll solve it. That's what they want. They're just like, we want Barbara Lee now. She's only 77. She's young. She's spry. She's fit.
Can we not?
Murder, She Wrote actress is still alive.
Yeah. Angela Lansbury. Yeah.
I haven't heard about her dying.
Is Betty White still alive?
No, she made it to 99.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She was gonna do that 100th birthday celebration thing, and then she just fucking croaked.
Damn.
It sucks, dude. Because I mean, like, I'll tell you what. I was such a fan of Betty White. She had a thing where she would you can send Betty White a photo, and eventually she would return it with the signature. But unfortunately, then she died, so we never got the. I mean, she's dead. So
I never got my Betty White signature.
Yeah, it sucks, but what can you do? She's
Yeah,
dead.
she actually did die. It's not a Jackie Chan meme. Angela Lansbury died last year. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Fuck. All right. Oops. R.I.P. homie.
Hold on, I'm gonna let see this show.
I think that's true. I do believe that. I heard she died last year.
Yeah, she did die last year.
Damn.
So whoopsie daisy, but whatever.
Shame.
Tale as old as time. Yeah, you know,
I don't think she was a U.S. senator though, so that's okay. If you're gonna be at the home or at your house just chilling and shit, I don't really care how old you are. I just don't.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Jimmy Carter because his ass was in hospice and they were saying he was gonna die. And then I heard the other day he was
like Paul hospice, dude.
He was at some pumpkin festival or something. So
yeah, he's out and about.
Is he dying or not? It seems like he's not. If he's out fucking looking at pumpkins and shit, but whatever.
Dude, you can't barter the Carter, dude.
Yeah.
He can't be stopped.
I think he should live to be 100 and just die on his 100th birthday.
I think he should live to be 110 and get elected to president again. He can serve again.
Well,
I only did one term.
I mean, at this point, it's not even that fucking ludicrous anymore. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke is still alive. Dick Van Dyke is apparently still fucking driving a car, too, which is not... I don't think he should be.
Driving a car, singing in a barbershop quartet.
Dude, you don't fucking tell Dick Van Dyke what to do, TJ. Shut your fucking bitch ass.
All right, fine. Fair
He'll
enough.
give you a fucking knuckle sandwich. You try and tell Dick.
You know what, TJ? All you gotta do, you and Dick Van Dyke, look, pull down your pants. Whoever's got the bigger fucking schlong gets to make the rules. I think we already know who's gonna win that one.
You know, Dick Van Dyke is fucking.
We confirmed it on that show, dude.
Swinging meat, dude.
Yeah.
His name is salami.
His first name is Dick, for fuck's sake.
I mean, come on. But that solves any argument between men, right? I mean, it's just look, all right.
But not only that, and we should have had his barbershop quartet open our fucking meetup too.
Should have. That would have been great.
I'm gonna tell the God Bombs they're fired. We're gonna fucking get the Dick Van Dyke quartet or whatever.
Dude, if Dick Van Dyke's quartet would show up, I'd fucking throw the God Bombs out in a fucking second, dude. I'd be like, fuck off. We got Dick Van Dyke here, bitch.
Dick Van Dyke he does have the best name ever. That's true.
And they wouldn't even be mad, dude. If we told them Dick Van Dyke has replaced you, who's gonna be mad about that? Oh man, what the fuck? You played with Dick Van Dyke? It's like, yeah, sorry. I mean, not sorry, but whatever.
The Dick Tet. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, something like that. It's got some kind of cutesy.
Yeah, it was all centered around Dick Van Dyke too. They had some 3 other dudes in it, but who cares about them?
Yeah, barbershop, motherfucker. I think Carter should off Trump and give the Secret Service the finger. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
What do you do if one president's trying to kill another president?
Yeah, how do you stop that?
I never thought about that, but that'd be crazy.
Wonder what the procedure in the handbook is at. What celeb would you most want to see at the meetup?
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
That'd be fucking sweet, dude.
If Jeff Goldblum showed up to our meetup, that would be the tits, dude. That would be the bee's knees.
That'd be fucking weird as shit. Andy Dick. That would be. I don't even know. Is Andy Dick still a celebrity?
And look, if Andy Dick buys a ticket and behaves himself, I guess he could stay at the show. But so that means if he did happen to get a ticket, he'd walk in, be a dumbass within 5 minutes, and be kicked out.
I became a Paul simp when I was a twink, but now I don't look like a twink anymore. Can I stay in the Paul twink harem?
Nope.
That's
you got to get yourself back in twink shape.
Yeah, Paul's not a forgiving god.
What did you do to de-twinkify? Did you gain a bunch of weight, get a big beard or something? Got to take care of that.
Yeah,
I got high standards for my twink harem.
Yeah, Paul can't be accepting no fucking non-twinks in the twink harem, dude.
Dude, no.
That'd be a violation of twink law. I mean, Paul would actually no longer even be allowed to have a harem if he accepted that shit.
What if Manson shows me up? Manson said he would.
Manson is showing up. Oh.
Scotty says he's coming, so we'll see.
I have it on good authority, and I've talked to the man himself. He is going to be at the meetup, and he has a special message for all of us, especially you, TJ. Is what he said.
Who would win in a Big Mac eating contest, Trump or Christie?
Christie.
Yeah, I think Chris Crispy wins that one easily.
I mean, dude, look at that man's gut. That man can fucking eat.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that. I mean,
I know. Look, I think Trump would do pretty respectable.
I don't like to just go with the fatter person because a lot of times when you see these motherfuckers that are really like competitive eater types,
Chris Crispy had gastric bypass surgery. TJ, he was one of the people that overcame it and kept being fat.
Yeah. There's the thing. I think that Trump eats more Big Macs already, but I think Chris Christie just can pack away the food better because, like you said, he was able to eat his way out of a gastric bypass. So.
I mean, just look at the fucking dude.
You can just tell.
You can just tell that guy knows how to fucking eat.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Trump's a fat ass, but Trump's more like a casual, like lazy fucking layabout fat ass, where it's like he just doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like he'll play golf occasionally or some shit.
Fuck your movie recording has been
like Chris Crispy makes fucking eating like an Olympic sport. That dude has like if he's eating a meal, he's planning his next meal. You know what I mean? I can just tell he's that kind of guy.
Yeah, he's like done eating. It's like, now what's for fucking second dinner?
Yeah. It's like, look, that was a great dinner, but oh god, I'm famished.
Yeah, I mean, the people who are really like the real competitive eater dudes are almost never fat. They're usually fucking like scrawny little dudes.
Yeah,
I don't know
170 pounds, you know, soaking wet.
There's like some kind of and they like usually they drink like a bunch of water on their off days to like keep their stomach all fucking huge.
I had a sleep doctor appointment. That's why I was late.
Having some sleep issues.
Doctor.
I mean, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea in like my early 30s or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Just another thing about the American healthcare system that's just like, why am I having to do this? Can't you just issue me a machine or some shit?
Nope, can't do it. Sorry.
It's like, what do you think? My apnea went away since I fucking did a sleep study last?
Yes. Somehow it just vanished.
Yeah, they love making you jump through a bunch of pointless fucking hoops.
Yeah, I've just been like, for the last probably year, I've been like dealing with like hyper fatigue.
Yeah,
just like never feel like I'm fully rested, never feel like I'm fully awake, just fucked up. So I'm trying to
solve that shit.
Trying to solve that. I've got to get a hose that goes up my nose and keeps me from fucking choking in my sleep.
Yeah, sleep apnea sucks balls. I know quite a few people that have that. So,
yeah, Steve has that bad, and it's like it's been a battle for years trying to get him to actually use one of those CPAP machines. Like, it's horrible. It's all like, then he's like, I'm tired. It's like,
I gave him mine.
Yeah. I know he never used it, dude.
What the fuck?
And then then I believe he got another one. He still doesn't use that. Maybe he's changed. I hope he started using the machine.
He just started fucking sleeping sitting up, basically. Like he fucking falls asleep on his hands and knees, like with his head on top of the couch cushion. It's like the weirdest shit you've ever seen.
Like, Steve, just use the fucking machine, man.
I don't even understand it.
Yeah, if I ever get diagnosed with that shit, I'm just like as hard as.
Hold on, whoa! We got a genius in here. Got a fucking goddamn.
Wait a minute, what? You're telling me that if I eat right and exercise, that it might help this situation?
Have you been to medical school for 8 years?
I think
you sound like every fucking doctor in America for every fucking symptom you could possibly present.
Yeah, and not all sleep apnea is caused by that. You're right in the case that is the cause for some people, but like most other, diseases or, conditions, not all of them are exclusively just like eat a good diet and exercise. There's some people that will do all that who are in shape who still have sleep apnea.
Dude, what if, and this is just crazy, what if I want to treat the sleep apnea so that I have the energy to fucking go and do some exercise and shit?
Yeah.
Nah. Paul,
is that okay?
No.
You gotta do the exercise first. Try going to sleep. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, wait a minute now. Now there's a piece of advice.
Yeah, you ever tried just like sleeping better? You know what I mean?
That's definitely something you can. That's a possibility. You can definitely try just to sleep better.
8 p.m. Cut off the plebs. I mean, we're gonna give them till we've done an hour on this.
That's why we haven't fucking promoted this yet. I guess we might as well.
Yeah, there you go.
One
fucking week away
from now.
You got one week to get your shit together and go.
1 week.
Get those fucking tickets. Show
up.
Oh
my God. 1 week.
It's not much time left now.
It's going to be a pretty amazing show. We've all discussed what we're going to do in depth. Obviously, I don't want to spoil it, or say too much, but
I mean,
everyone here has got a pretty bomb segment.
In our previous,
I think we're going to love Paul's segment. TJ's got a good one. I've got the best, of course. No,
TJ's going to be the worst.
I agree with that. I mean, but he does try. You got to give it to him. Well, the God Bombs are playing. So TJ, are you excited for the God Bombs? You're the one that booked the God. Are you excited to hear them play, TJ?
I mean, I'm probably just going to be backstage when they're playing. Not really.
You're not going to be there enraptured by it.
No, I'm just going to let people drink and stuff while they're doing that. I'm just going to be backstage doing what I'm doing.
Wow. Okay.
And then, you guys, man. But the thing is, we actually have usually like our stage show portion of these has been way more just like whatever. We'll just get up and do some shit. This time we put a little bit more into it this time. So hopefully that'll show and we'll have like a better stage show than we've had in the past.
I can promise you I'm going to heckle you, TJ. 100%.
You ain't heckling shit. I'll kick your fucking ass.
Go ahead and do it.
I'll fucking kick your ass, bitch.
Go ahead, dude. Let a fucking fool steal your cool, TJ. I'll fucking derail your fucking set like that.
You ain't derailing shit.
Can't take a little heckling, TJ? Can't take a little heckling?
Nope, you ain't heckling shit.
We'll see about that.
I'm bringing my 9. I'm gonna come strapped, son.
They're not gonna let you in the venue. Good luck with that.
I'll just tell them it's a stage prop.
I think they're gonna know the difference.
Bud Light on.
And you're not a rapper, TJ. You're not gonna get away with it.
Speaking of that, did you motherfuckers hear that Tupac's killer was like arrested or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, I did hear that.
That's fucking weird.
I don't know if it's this killer or somebody that's just like involved or something.
They said they indicted the dude for his murder, so I don't know. It's pretty fucking crazy.
And me and Scotty are just gonna stand on the side of the stage and Statler and Waldorf you the whole time.
That's gonna be great.
He was bragging he did it for years. Yeah. So I don't know. He might just be a fucking faker or whatever, but
I mean, they must have some kind of fucking evidence. They're not just going to indict somebody. He's not.
Yeah,
because
someone bragged. Yeah, that's not what's going to happen.
Yeah, but you guys have.
I've bragged that I killed Tupac.
Yeah, me too. But I didn't. I didn't really do it.
You'll talk about Feinstein already. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about how look, guys. Honestly, the show has to issue an apology on that front. Obviously. We deeply regret our words about Dianne Feinstein. Now that she's dead, suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly she was actually awesome.
She was great. She broke barriers. She stood for the people of California. It was just an amazing.
I hope that she'll continue to stand for the people of California.
She can't stand anymore. I mean, but in the graveyard, she'll rot for the people of California now. She'll give back to the people.
I don't see any reason. I don't see any reason for her to vacate her seat. There's nothing about. Is there any fucking law that says that a dead person cannot be a senator? That's what I'm
not aware of one.
But anyway, yeah, you guys have 1 week to get your ticket and get your ass to fucking Las Vegas. And I'm telling you right now, you should just fucking do it. Quit being a pussy. I guess
you're gonna regret it. You're gonna fucking regret it. I promise you that.
Anybody who doesn't come is gonna be fucking regretting that they didn't come. I'm just gonna say that to you all.
I mean, yeah, like we're still gonna record it, so people are gonna be able to see it, eventually. But they're gonna watch that show and see how much fun that audience had. They're gonna regret the decision they made not to go.
I'll tell you this too, because I've asked this at pretty much every one of these little pre-shows. So I guess I should ask it real quickly here before we go. Where do you think this gauntlet is going to fall in the spectrum of pain?
Well, I think it's a long one established, and I wasn't part of this one. The one I missed was the Tate gauntlet. That's the worst. And what are we saying is a high benchmark? Does anyone here have a high benchmark, like what they think is the best gauntlet?
Like
I
the
like
best in terms of like
the conspiracy theory gauntlet was the easiest one to get through and the most
I
fun
think that's
for me.
true.
yeah, it was the
Yeah.
least suffering for
I
us.
think that one was probably the most interesting to all of us and just like fascinating and really wasn't like, it was like, oh shit, time's up.
Yeah, and it really wasn't like, oh my God. But most of our gauntlets are about us suffering.
This is probably going to be in the middle. I mean, I know that's not a very exciting answer, but that's pretty much where it seems like where it's going to go. I think it's going to go in the middle.
I guess we're going to find out. Well, join us now over on the other side of our little Patreon paywall. $7 a month gets you access to our Patreon.
As
You
always,
could
we have
get-
a free trial. If you've
Yeah.
not ever joined, you can go do that.
Yeah, you can get a free trial if you just want to check it out for free and see all the other stuff we offer over there. I do little Abandoned Hope shows every Sunday. Paul does a ideology on there, I think, once a month. Scotty and I do a little Fighting Boys thing over there once a month. Scotty does his own little You're Wrong show over there once a month. And we do all of our Onion Nugget shows are archived over there. And all of our Sloppy Seconds, which is our post show that we do after Onion Nuggets, all that is archived over there. And we got a bunch of other stuff archived from like past content and stuff too. So join us over there on the other side of that Patreon paywall. And
For 6 hours of Onion Nuggets versus the British, dude. You know, they said the British are coming. We're coming for you, Britain. Coming for you.
See you there. Bye-bye.